Yes, now, bless now, people. Let's not waste no time. Let's keep on moving. We're listening to Warbringer. The album Wrath and Ruin kicked off with a corker. Brought the energy up. I'm a little bit slow today, and it brought the energy up. I've got to give some props to that. This one's a better world. Let's go. Come on. Who does this sound like? It sounds like... It sounds like someone, but I can't put my finger on who. These lot are putting you on game here. Come on now. Come on, Warbringer. No longer do I dream. Come on. Come on now. Yo, I'm not even going to talk about it. I was going to say the criticism of Christianity on the first one. Hey, if we're talking about world politics, Warbringer, why don't we start talking about other issues, you know? Of the spiritual nature. Open the can of worms, you know? We got to punch down, haven't we, people? We've got to punch down. We got to fight the kid who don't fight back, you know? The one who don't pay our bills, you know? I play a character, by the way. I'm not being serious. I'm playing the same game. I can't say, oh. Let's go. Yo, do you know who it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Black Dahlia murder. It's like a fresh version of the Black Dahlia murder. Do you not think? This sounds like the Black Dahlia murder, but in thrash metal form. To a T. To a T. Yo, if anybody's genuinely interested in the topic matter here, I will speak to you for 1 second afterwards. Yeah, fair shout. So in relation to the topic matter, you know, if they're writing songs in relation to the dystopia, the technocracy, or whatever you would call it, we are now in. Like, people always say, oh, we're heading towards dystopia. Bro, if you looked around you, you're in dystopia now, you flipping idiot, all right? You go to work for meaningless fiat finance and pay half of that to a bunch of wrong-uns, right? So, who then utilize that to purchase your assets and rid that of your family whilst destroying your family via the media that's fed down your throat through the psychological programming and social engineering. They make a necessity for you to abide in general society, to pay the bills, to keep a roof over your head. Now, if you don't like religion, such as the initial song, if you believe that you have to abide by these pharmaceutical tablets and stare at screens, so on and so forth, educate yourself on that which the system doesn't educate you on. And if anything, that which the system tells you is toxic and backwards and negative. I'm not saying you have to believe in evolution, because there's something a little bit shaky about the theory, right? There is something a little bit shaky about the theory of evolution. But if you are to abide by what could be your animalistic baseline, right? That which was a necessity for your animal ancestors, and abide by that, whether that be the food, whether that be the fasting of food, and so forth, you will realize you've manifested a conscience once again where there was none. Other people aren't thinking for you no more. Now you're thinking for yourself. Now you're walking down the street and looking at people and seeing how they operate and being like, whoa. If you want to go and get something, fast from food, right? Because your brain thinks that you've done a good job by sourcing out food for that day and surviving, right? The limbic brain, the primitive brain, right, is just like, oh, great, we can chill out, we can go to sleep. We don't need a drive no more because the job has been done for today. So stop eating, especially stop eating from the supermarkets, because the pharmaceutical company, the nutritional industries, nutrition in, you know, quotations, they need you to be ill to profit, right? Booming business. Why have people got more cancer than ever? Oh, I wonder why. Isn't science supposed to be advancing? Well, something isn't making sense here, right? Stop eating and you'll find you'll have the drive, the energy, and the conscious thinking brain to do more than you've ever done before. And stop fucking doing all of that. Because your primitive brain feels the release no different to the release within a woman, so it believes that you've procreated. Job done. We've survived and we've procreated. We've got nothing more to do, nothing less to do. So restrain from both of them and see how suddenly your brain starts to mold in a much more optimized manner to attain and achieve what you want to do. All right? Do you know what the top market is to sell products? The weaponization of the man's lust. Yeah? There was a meme a bit back which was regress back to monkey or something like that, and it was a funny meme, just like, let's have a laugh at these monkeys and sort of have a laugh, because apparently we used to be one of these, right? Used to be one of these apes. You should regress back to monkey. Yeah, the people of old were no dumber than the people of today, believe it or not. These governments, these authoritarian figures need you dumb. They need the men weak so they can continue governing the men, because men are supposed to be independent and men are supposed to rule over their families to ensure safety and security. And the moment you as a man give that up to a higher being that gives no fucks about you It's over. And they need to keep you weak and destroy your family for the sake of being able to govern and control. Let me put you on game, yeah? Neuromancer, track number 3 coming up next.